Welcome to Same-Sex Dialogue. If this is your first time listening, welcome to episode 36. A BJ will get rid of him. Here we go.
Are you ready? Sit down, turn off the TV, and get ready to laugh your ass off. Because it's time for the Same-Sex Dialogue Podcast, where you'll hear the most entertaining discussions about gay topics, current events, and news. Now, here are your hosts, K-Town and the super sexy fashionista, Kim Style.
Hey, it's Kim Style.
And this is K-Town, and so glad to be back with you guys again. Wow, we got a lot to talk about today, don't we?
Yes, we do. Welcome back to Same-Sex Dialogue.
Yes. And you said, welcome back to Same-Sex Dialogue.
Yeah.
You're a mess, baby.
I'm on my second glass of champagne, so there you go.
Wow, today's show is going to be about lying.
You know what? You've either lied today, been lied to, or been part of a lie.
Yeah.
At some point in your life.
We're going to talk about that too.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have some great shows coming up. Let me go ahead and tell you guys about that. We have Miguel Angelo this month on the 26th.
Yay. Awesome.
Absolutely. But this week, we have Peter Tatto coming up on the 19th, and we love him. He's a great guy. Cannot wait to talk to him about all the things that have happened since Pulse and all this transgender stuff.
Yeah.
This is going to be a great show there. Also, we have Craig Ramsey and Brandon Liberati from Bravo reality TV show, The Newlyweds.
And guys, they are sexy. You're going to want to tune in for that one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. Craig's very, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
He's very nice.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to talk to Brandon, but he was busy.
That's his husband.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But Craig is very, very nice.
Nice and sexy. You know, you've heard the term six-pack. He has an 8-pack, 10-pack, 12-pack, and I don't mean a keg. You can count every ab in his abdominals. He is flawless.
Yeah, he is. He is. We can't wait to do that show. It's going to be great. Also, we have I don't even know how to put her into words, Miss Jane Elliott, who is an anti-racism activist, and she is.
She actually calls herself an educator.
Yeah, she is an educator.
She is an educator.
You're damn right. She's an educator.
She started out teaching third grade elementary, but
right.
But yes, educator is what she calls herself.
We stumbled across this amazing video of her. I think it came through our Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. Our feed. And you guys can go to our website and look at what we posted for her. But this is one of the most profound, shocking statements,
right?
Series of statements I've ever heard delivered to a person of the same race about discrimination and prejudice. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable, and it's the reason why we're going to have her on the show. It's going to be great. Mm-hmm. When I talked to her on the phone, she's a little kind of scared me a little bit.
I've never heard you say you were scared of anything. Yeah,
she's very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. Extremely busy.
Yeah, she means business.
Yes, she does. Yes, she really does. And so that's going to be a great show. Jane Elliott, August 30th. Tune in for that one. Now I'm going to talk about a little chitty chat.
Oh, this should be interesting. I ordered your shirt that reads on the front, my quote unquote, my wife said no. End of quote.
Yes, hold on. Here's the thing. Well, you were sitting at the computer. You said,
"Ooh,
honey,
you need this shirt.
Yeah, you said you need this shirt. And read it, and I was like, oh, so you want me to wear that?
And there's
that
a
shirt.
variety of colors. Yeah.
And I said, I said, okay, if you want me to have that shirt, I would like to have it in gray.
I said no. But I had just bought you that other gray t-shirt.
Honey, you know what?
No. You already have too many gray. You need some color in your life. So
another
therefore,
shirt.
I ordered you blue.
Get another shirt that says, I wanted gray, but my wife said no. That's what I want.
So it's on its way. It is blue. And on the front, it says, my wife said no, but I wish on the back it said, I really wanted a gray t-shirt. But I got blue because that's what my wife wanted.
That's funny. That's funny. When I get it, I'll take a picture of it and put it on the website.
Absolutely. I think that's great.
I want to talk about this Pokemon craziness. I've seen where a young girl says she was hurt. Someone was driving in their car and hit her while they were trying to do that game.
People are doing this while they're driving?
Yes. I don't understand the big
deal
about
I don't know what the
game.
craze is either, and I hope I never find out because, I don't play video games anyway.
Right.
And I hate them. I think they turn your brain to mush. You can't do anything else. You can't focus on anything other than that freaking game that you're playing.
Right.
So I see all these people doing this game, and I'm thinking, you're missing out on so much in life by focusing on Pokemon.
It's just crazy.
And you're 40 years old. Stop it. Stop it. There's so much more to life than Pokemon Go.
Right. It doesn't make any sense at all.
No offense to anyone out there playing.
Yeah.
That's just my personal belief.
All right. So, I see where you've been, watching Your Housewives. So how's that going?
Okay,
I missed the first episode of it, so I don't know what's going on.
Housewives of Orange County is taking a minute to get started, but I know it's going to turn into nothing but juice. Okay, Housewives of New Jersey starts out with juice. Always. That's why it's my favorite. I mean, Teresa she's out of prison.
Right.
Did she go to jail or prison? I don't know.
She went to prison.
Yeah.
She went to prison.
Yeah, thank God I'm naive about that stuff. But she just comes out. She says, I'm going to love. But she is full of drama. She is so full of drama, and I can't wait. That started last Sunday, and tonight is the second episode. It's always going to be good, always juicy.
What about the new woman that's on there?
Well, she's warming up. She came out with plastic surgery. I like that. Her first episode, she comes up all bandaged up, and she can't move her face because she's had surgery.
Oh, really?
So
That's funny.
I think she will add some juice to it. But, Teresa's always drama. That's why I watch.
I'm going to have to look at a couple episodes with you. I usually like it, though.
I know. New Jersey's good. Yep.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
You and I play so much, and we've always had such a good time ever since, we got together, basically,
right.
In the beginning. But I was thinking about how...
this should be good.
I opened my eyes. One day I was absolutely tired.
Oh, I know what
tired.
you're going to say. I know. I remember.
I was so tired. I opened my eyes, Kim. And you were looking at me sleep. My mouth was wide open.
Your mouth was open. Your head was thrown back. Drool was dripping down your chin. And you wake up and I'm right in your face looking you eye to eye.
That was hilarious. I was like, why is she staring at me? I can't believe you stayed with me after that, honey.
Whatever. Love is blind, baby.
That was funny.
That is funny.
We had a good time. And I could not stay awake. I do remember those times where I was working night shift, I do believe.
Oh, you were exhausted.
And I couldn't stay awake. And you was like, okay, so Cat Williams comes on at 11.
I said, you'll never make it. You know what? Good thing. Let me tell you. I read the other day. It was about a couple staying together, and it said, if you don't laugh at least one time while you're sexing it up, you're with the wrong person. And you and I have a good time, needless to say.
Yes, we
Needless to say. When we're getting it on, sometimes we are laughing.
Oh, shit. Let me see here. Oh, yesterday we took a picture. I need to put it on the website so people can see this.
Yeah.
We went to eat and went to Soccer Taco. Isn't that the place? Name of the place?
In Market Square.
We love to people watch.
That's one of their favorite things.
You can find me and Kim sitting somewhere drinking,
making fun of people. Looking at people's toes.
Oh, Lord. We did see that cool little hearse that was, it was decorated, and it was Knoxville Ghost Tours, which I had never heard of before seeing that yesterday.
Right.
Very excited to do that. You said you wanted to do it, so let's see.
Okay, I know that is something that you will enjoy. However, I'm the biggest scaredy cat on the globe, so I'll be scared.
Yeah.
But you will be on cloud 9. So I'm doing this for you. It's an act of love. It's an act of love.
You told me you wanted to do it.
Why is it that people, I'm going to be scared?
Yeah.
Because I can't even watch The Haunting on TV.
Right.
So I'm going to be scared. Why do I want to do this? I don't understand.
We're going to see. I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
I didn't realize there were that many haunted places in Knoxville.
Must be a lot.
Well,
I told you about that one KUB building.
Oh, my goodness.
It was, they had like guards there, and a guy was telling me that he was upstairs in one of these offices. Downtown Knoxville is very, very old. Upstairs, he was in one of the offices.
Oh, God.
He saw something that made him come downstairs.
Oh, Lord. He quit his job. He quit his job over it.
Yeah, he quit.
There's no job worth a ghost.
Yeah, he quit. You're crazy, baby. He quit. I mean, he quit. He literally quit.
I would too. If I'm a trainer, I go into people's homes and train, personal trainer, weight training stuff. If I walked in someone's home and I saw a ghost, I would divorce them immediately. It's over. It is over. O-V-E-R with a capital O.
That's weird. That's
weird.
No, I'm saying that's weird when you see something like that. I mean, I'm saying it's scary, I guess. It can be very scary.
I have actually dreamed of my loved ones, and I've seen them as really real. But to be wide awake and see a ghost, never experienced that, don't want to, never want to experience that. I love my loved ones that have gone on. Please don't visit me in my awake time. Visit me in my dreams.
Oh, man, you are crazy, babe. All right, so we are going to get on with a bit of news right now and see what's going on. I wanted to tell people about LGBT Republicans, which is an abomination. I don't even know how those two can go together.
How do you even use those two words in the same sentence?
I don't know. But, Donald Trump has recently chose Mike Pence as his running mate. But anybody that really knows Mike Pence knows that he has never, ever supported anything concerning the LGBTQ community.
Right.
Never.
Right.
He has even said out of his mouth that, gay couples signal societal collapse.
Oh, Lord.
This is his, words out of his mouth. He opposed a law that would prohibit discrimination against LGBT people in the workplace. He opposed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. He rejected the Obama administration directive on transgender bathrooms. He's a piece of work. But, the reason why I'm reporting this is because the Washington Post reported that now those LGBT Republicans that supported or are supporting Donald Trump are worried now.
I bet. Imagine that. Wonder how Caitlyn Jenner feels.
Oh, interesting. I want to say this is not part of the news. However, when we talk to Peter Tatchell, I'm going to ask him specifically about Caitlyn Jenner supporting Donald Trump and see what he says about it. I know it's going to be something that's going to be absolutely dead on point.
And profound. Everything he says, profound.
But it's scary because Donald Trump is basically telling you what he's about by picking a running mate like Mike Pence, right? I don't care what he's actually said, after the Pulse incident, that he supports gays and transgender can use bathrooms in any of his any building that he owns and things like that. He's basically telling you and showing you how he's getting ready to set up his administration.
Absolutely.
So people need to really, really rethink that. If they care about their own well-being, they wouldn't support him. Plain and simple. That's the end of my news.
It almost was like a rant. It's a K-Town rant.
All right. So do you have a Kim query for us today, babe?
Of course I do.
All
you
right.
know it.
Let's hear it, babe.
Okay, for my Kim query today. All right. I caught my girlfriend cheating again. And she always has a good excuse. What? Not sure what to do because I really, really love her. Kim style, any advice would be appreciated. Melissa Herring from Los Angeles, California.
All right.
Melissa, there is no excuse for infidelity once again. Again? That means, are you telling me that she has done this over and over? Which brings me to an interesting story, true story. K-Town, I've never told you this before.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay.
So I have a friend, and I know this person, and we have mutual friends. I'm not going to call this other person my friend, right? She was in a band. She was lead singer in a band. I swear I cannot make this shit up. She was lead singer in a band. She dated a girl, right? And they had been together like 7 years. She was in a band, and she was an accountant. So she's had two lives.
Right.
She was an accountant during the day, and on the weekend she sang in a group. Well, her girlfriend was a school teacher, very conservative, and, their daytime jobs, they were very conservative. But at nighttime and on the weekends, when the one partner would sing and be in the band, she just kind of let loose.
Right.
Well, the one that was in the band would cheat on the teacher several times, but the teacher was so in love with the accountant slash rock star, if you will. Yeah. And so she would forgive her. This girl, I guess she was bisexual.
Okay.
But
wait a minute. She was cheating with guys?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And there's nothing wrong with being bisexual, but there is something wrong when you're in a committed relationship.
Right.
So she would cheat on her. The girl would forgive her. Her lover forgive her every time because she just loved her so much. She just put her on a pedestal. She just thought she was the bomb all the time. Thought she was everything. And so, they thought they had worked this out, and she was never going to cheat again. I'm committed to you, and I'm never going to do it again. And you have my heart, and I won't do this anymore. Well, this guy, I guess a groupie, when she would go sing on the weekends, just, had a thing for her. You know how people are over rock stars. They think, oh, I just want that star. I don't care what you look like. You're a singer on stage and I want to do you.
Yeah.
So she had this guy to follow her around and, shower her with gifts and flowers. And he wouldn't leave her alone. So she gave him a blowjob.
What?
A true story. I can't make this up. So she told her girlfriend, she said, well, he just wouldn't leave me alone, so I just went ahead and gave him a blowjob so he would leave me alone. What? So that was her excuse. So there's never a good excuse, Melissa. If she just keeps on and on and on cheating on you, let her go. Let her go. You deserve better.
That's right.
Just like my friend that just kept forgiving this girl.
Unbelievable, honey.
But that was her excuse. He just wouldn't leave me alone. So I just went ahead and gave him a blowjob so he would leave me alone. There is never a good excuse for cheating. Never.
That's
Let
crazy.
it go. Move on. You deserve better. That is the end of my Kim Queery. Be you, be true, and be fabulous.
Awesome. That was great, babe. All right, so now on with our show. All right, so today's show, we're going to be talking about lies.
Lies, lies, lies.
All right, so interesting fact about lies. More than 80% of women admit to occasionally telling what they consider harmless half-truths.
What new shoes?
You're a man. You're a mess,
That's true.
man.
Those are the things I lie about. What new outfit? This old thing?
Oh, no.
This old thing. I've had this forever.
I do not want to hear that mess, Kim.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Is that your harmless half-truth?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
There you go. This old thing.
All right, so check this out. 31% of people admit to lying on their resumes. Well,
Wait. Is stretching the truth a lie? Is it considered, if it is not absolute truth, is it a lie?
yes. What do you mean by stretching, though? What do you mean? Like garnishing your life?
Okay. Just hypothetically, if I bought a new pair of shoes back in April,
Yes.
but I just started wearing them in August,
Uh-huh.
is that a lie if I say they're not new? Is that a
What
lie?
are you trying to tell me, Kim?
Because they're pretty old if they're 4 months old.
No.
That's old. These old things.
That's a lie.
How's
That
that
is-
a lie? Explain it to me. Explain.
That's still a lie, honey. And you know what? If you haven't worn them before, you never worn them. Okay, so it's still a lie because they're new, even though you bought them 2 months ago. 13% of patients lied to their doctors, according to a study of nearly 3,500 respondents. That's not good.
I don't understand why you would lie about your health.
I'm following. I haven't smoked.
Oh, I see.
You see what I'm saying? I haven't smoked, or I'm.
Yes,
what?
I floss every day. Of course, I floss every 6 times a day, but we're not talking about me right now.
Yeah, people do not tell their doctor the truth all the time. So, nearly 40% lied about following a doctor's treatment plan, and more than 30% lied about their diet and exercise programs.
Well, let me vouch for that. When I worked in a club and I ran the weight loss program for the whole company.
Okay.
I mean, every Christian, every Buddhist, every housewife 100% of the time lied about their weight, because I would have to weigh them, check their body composition, which is check their body fat, and do their circumference measurements. Every woman, not every male, but every single woman, every female lied about their age. I'm sorry. That's me. That's what I do.
That shit came out right. So
that was righteous as hell. I'm sorry. Let me back up.
That's
Too
funny.
much champagne. Lied about their weight.
Okay.
And in my training, my official training, I was told that every woman, every female will lie about their weight. I didn't believe it. But they tell you what they want to weigh, or they tell you what they want to weigh in a week. I'm serious. I am serious. And I don't care. I will have a client that weighs 460 pounds. She will tell me she weighs 455.
Really?
It's that 5 pounds that makes them feel better. If they lost that 5 pounds, and you know, I don't care how much they weigh, before they stepped on the scale, they would want to take their shoes off. And I if I'm lying, I'm dying.
What?
I had one client want to remove her contact lenses to weigh. She wanted to strip down naked. She didn't eat for 3 days because she knew she was going to see me and have to step on the scales. She wouldn't eat. She would want to be naked and pop out her contact lenses. I'm like, how much can these weigh? They're on your eyeballs, for crying out loud. I'm serious. I have seen it all in the last 20 years.
That's funny. Honey, I can't believe that.
They all 100% lied about their weight.
Oh, Lord. 60% of people lie at least once during a 10-minute conversation.
What?
And on average, tell 2 to 3 lies. That, to me, is the most profound thing about. But you know what? There's no need to do that. There's no need. I don't see the need to do that. If you didn't do something, why just embellish your stories and shit? I don't understand that. There's no need to do that.
Right.
But I have flat out seen where I can personally tell when someone has switched and told a lie. I'm like, oh, that didn't happen. You know what I mean? Just so they can seem like, I don't know, make their stories better. I don't know. But I had this one friend, I'm telling you, we have been friends for years, but she could not not tell a lie in a conversation. Right. And I've never understood it. She's fun to be around.
Those people usually are.
Fun to be around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a ball. But she couldn't help herself. It's almost like it was an addiction or a need, you know.
Yeah.
She just couldn't be honest about things, and I just couldn't be around her anymore.
Yeah,
honestly.
because you are so honest. You're brutally honest sometimes. You hurt my feelings. But you know what? I'll tell you what my daddy said about those people. There are some people, he always taught me life lessons. God rest his soul, and I miss him. He told me, he said, I want to teach you something. He always called me doll. I was his little doll. He said, doll, he said, there are some people that would rather climb a tree and tell a lie when it would be easier to stand on the ground and tell the truth.
Right.
He said, be the one to stand on the ground and tell the truth.
That's right. That's right.
So I always try to be truthful, but unless I bought like 17 pair of shoes and I hide them from you.
Baby, you're very, very honest, honey. You really are. And I love and appreciate you for that. All right. So on average, men tell 6 lies per day.
What do women do? I can't wait to hear this. What do women do?
They tell 6 lies per day to their partner, but women tell just 3.
Oh, see? I told
crazy.
you.
And all of it's about shopping, probably, right?
Yep, I'm
That's
sure.
funny.
I'm sure. Oh, baby, these were on clearance for $6. No one I went to Dillard's and spent $200.
Check this out. The most common lie told is nothing's wrong, I'm fine.
Absolutely. I get it. I get it.
I do tell you nothing's wrong a lot with me if you ask me what's wrong, because
Why?
sometimes I just don't I just don't want to bother you with things that are going on with myself. I'll deal with it myself, honey.
I'm your wife.
I just don't feel the need to do that all the time. Especially,
But I
look,
tell you
know
everything.
What's so aggravating, though. Look, okay, check this out. When you're clearly in a bad mood, right? You're clearly going to have something on your mind, weighing on your mind. And you have that person at work or something that says, what's wrong? Or, smile. It can't be so, or they're trying to really pull it out of you. And I'm like, nothing's wrong. That kind of thing aggravates me, because I just don't feel that I need to open up to people. And I might tell them, look, nothing's wrong. I'm fine. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't think people should do that anyway. They should respect people. Maybe you don't want to talk. Maybe you do have a bad day. Maybe something's going on. Just respect that.
That's right.
Don't pull that out.
Yeah,
if somebody wants to talk to you, they will.
That's right. You don't have to pull shit out
right.
of them. They will tell you. Do a little thing here where, say like, this is basically used for we love watching 48 Hours and things about crime shows anyway. But
the ID channel. Yeah. We're addicts.
We are addicts. There are some good
my gosh.
shows I love watching. Oh, let me tell people this fact here, and they can look it up and Google it. I was stationed with I don't know if I've told this on the story or not, but I was stationed with a sergeant. His name was Timothy Hennis. Hennis. Timothy Hennis. You Google him, it's going to come right up. He was accused of murdering an entire family in Fayetteville, North Carolina, at the military base there. They made a movie about it. They had a book about it. I think it's called Innocent Victims. Well, he was, even though they had eyewitness accounts, said that he came out of this lady's house. He supposedly showed up at the door. The lady had a dog for sale that she was giving away or something. He went there pretending like, he wanted to get the dog. Well, he knew that her husband was gone, so he come back the next day, went in. He killed her and 2 of her children. He left the youngest one alive. But he was convicted and he was put on death row. Then his counsel somehow got the conviction. The conviction was overturned, right? They released him. So he decided, instead of, just being released and just being a civilian after being acquitted for that, he enlisted back in the military. Well, he done that, and he stayed into retirement, right? So when I got to New York, my friends told me, he said, you're Sergeant Hennis. You know what he did, right? And I was like, no, what did he do? And it was like, he was accused of killing that family in Fayetteville. And I was like, you got to be kidding. I was like, no, here's the book. So they showed me the book. He had signed the book. Signed the book.
He signed it like he's proud.
Signed the book, right? He was an ass. I couldn't stand him. I could not stand him. Anyway, he stayed into retirement. Well, probably back in 2008 or 9, I decided, I said, hey, let me look online and see if they ever found the family that was, killed over there. Well, I stumbled across a video and news reports that a diligent detective over there went through the case file, and this happened in the 80s. Went through the case files. He said he found the sperm sample, right?
Wait. Sperm?
He found the
sperm. Did he rape the lady?
Yeah, he raped the lady.
Oh my God.
He found the sperm sample. So now DNA's in full effect, right? Full use. So He sent it off.
Okay.
It come back. He said, go get his funky ass.
And
go
he's
get
in
him.
the Army.
He was in the Army. He had done retired at this time. So
wow.
They put out a warrant for his arrest, picked him up, and they convicted his ass and put him back on death row. Let me tell you something. The first ever case in the United States of where someone has been convicted on death row, acquitted, and put back on death row.
Because he's in the Army, right? They can do that?
That's the only reason.
Thank God. Thank God.
Right. Had he got out and been a civilian, he would have legally got away with murder and wouldn't have been nothing anybody could do about it. But the loophole was the military can reactivate him and prosecute his ass under military law.
Good
True
deal.
story. True story. All right. So we're going to talk about liars and what they do.
Did he try to lie out of it, by the way?
Oh, my God. He would lie like crazy.
He's a sociopath.
He's a sociopath. That's exactly what he is. He lied from beginning to end.
Is he in prison now?
He's on death row now.
Oh.
I seen him, worked with him every day. He did not even flinch. He found a way inside of his heartless soul to smile and laugh. And
well, a sociopath has no conscience.
Yeah, they have no conscience.
That is the meaning of that.
He didn't have one.
And if you'll recall, a few years ago, I was watching ID and I saw the show on ID. And I said, wow, this story sounds familiar. And I said, wait.
That's right.
This is the guy you were in the Army with.
That's right.
He was your sergeant.
I said, Kim, you didn't record it? Oh, my God. It was on A&E, and it's unbelievable, people. Look it up. Timothy Hennis. He's a monster.
Timothy Hennessy? Hennis. Okay.
Timothy Hennis.
Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. All right. Unbelievable.
All right. So we're going to talk about body language. Okay?
Yeah, because body language is huge.
When someone's lying. And so when someone's lying, they will often have a stiff physical appearance. A stiff physical appearance. When someone is touching their face, their throat or their mouth can indicate deception.
Okay.
Touching or scratching the nose or behind the ear is often an indication of deception. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes.
What about, eye contact? I know if someone looks you in the eye, they know that if they're lying, if they look away, that, eye contact is very important when you're telling the truth.
That's right.
But they may stare just a little too long. Because if you're talking, you're going to look away and you're going to think and you're going to talk and you're going to look away, but you're going to come back to eye contact.
Right.
So a liar knows that or in their back of their mind, they think, well, if I look away, it looks like I'm lying.
Right.
So they're going to stare, and they're going to stare maybe a little too long. Because if you're telling the truth, you're not thinking about it.
That's right. I can totally relate to what you're saying because I was, when I was younger.
Telling all kinds of lies. Were you telling all kinds of lies, K-Town?
When I was younger, I used to go out and party pretty hard,
No.
When I come back home, my mom would be sitting on the couch, right? So I try to totally avoid her. And I'll walk in the house, and I would not even look at her because I was so messed up, right? And she would look at me and say, wait a minute, have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? I'll totally talk to her with the back of my head. I'll be like, no. And I'll go straight to my room because I didn't want her to see me, right?
Yep.
For one, my eyes were bloodshot. And I just didn't want to look at her and tell her that, tell her lies. So I totally relate to that. Let's see here. Oh, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
A guilty person will often get very, very defensive, whereas an innocent person will often go on the offense, right? Check this out. Often, a liar will often unconsciously place an object such as a book, a glass, between themselves and their accuser. What do you think about that?
Well, it's something for them to hide behind. Don't you think? It's a barrier between. Absolutely, I get it. Or a pair of shoes.
Awesome.
Do you think that just your personal opinion, do you think there's any good reason to lie?
Yes. The only good reason I would say to lie if it was to save someone's feelings.
Like when you tell me how pretty I am when I wake up in the mornings?
Baby, you're beautiful, honey.
You tell me.
You are beautiful.
Here's the deal. You tell me I'm beautiful when I wake up, but then you call me Louise Mandrell. That's not a compliment. It's not a compliment to be called Louise Mandrell.
Because your hair is pasted up and stuck to one side, honey. That's why.
Because it's dark, it's sprayed stiff, and it's bedhead sticking straight on its end.
That's the only good reason I to say is to save someone's feelings in their heart. You know.
I will tell. I do know that you are absolutely brutally honest. I'm not brutally honest. I don't know if that's a good thing, honey. Well, sometimes. You are brutally honest.
Do you think that is lying, ever a good reason to lie? What about you?
If it doesn't hurt people and you just don't want to hurt their feelings, but I will tell you, if it's a huge issue, no. And there are some people in our lives that lie just so they don't have to face the consequence.
Right.
Of telling the truth.
Right.
You know what? You have to grow up and you have to face the consequence. Always tell the truth.
That's right.
When it is especially serious issues.
Right. I totally agree. And we have been told some doozies in our life. You and I together have been told some doozies.
We have.
I just cannot believe it. But let's just quickly talk about steps to catch a liar. I'm going to go over those real quick. Listen to how they say what they say. Watch their body language. Of course, we talked about scratching the face and touching the ears and throat and things like that. Detect irregular emotional patterns, like when they get defensive, overly angry about your question or whatnot, or what they're saying. Recognize awkward interactions. Study subtle facial expressions. And understand eye movements is very, very important.
And remember, if you always tell the truth, you don't have to remember a damn thing. Mark Twain.
You didn't say damn. That's awesome. All right, that's the end of our show, guys. Go on over to our website. I've redone that thing. I did that thing on it. Made it look good. I made it look really, really good. And you guys can listen to our shows there, get the best audio quality. Can look and see who's coming up on the show. If you're interested in being a guest on the show, we got packages. Also, if you want to advertise with us, please contact us. You can contact JK Media Agency as well and talk to Jessica Copperman, and she will hook you up with us, and we'll do some great sponsorships with you and for you. I want to now look at my beautiful, sexy, gorgeous wife and tell her, I love you, babe.
I love you more.
That's the end of our show. Don't you dare leave without going to iTunes to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Ciao, baby.